You're given the ability to talk to animals, but only one species. Which would you choose and why?
Oh, man, it's got to be like
cats.
Why?
So if
I just feel like they got a lot of teeth.
If I say like fish, does it have to be like a certain fish?
No, it could be just like I just said
all fish.
I just said cats.
You want to be Aquaman? Is that it?
I think that would be useful.
Would it?
I think it'd be more useful than being able to talk to cats.
I don't know.
No, I'll tell. Okay, I got it. Pigeons.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
you would start the best spy network
That
in
is
like
true.
all of history.
That is true.
And no one would be the wiser.
Yeah.
And then, and then you could tell them to fuck off.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they would stop shitting on my fucking balcony. I could tell them, like, hey man, hey,
bro, come on, man. Come on, man. There's a perfectly good car right over there.
Or you could even be on the opposite side of that and being like, you see that cunt over there?
Go and shit
Go
on
shit
him.
on him real quick. Just drop a couple of bangers on him right now.
Why fish though? Why'd you want fish?
I just want to know what's going on down there. I feel like there's more going on in the ocean than we've barely discovered anything about it. If I could talk to the fish, I'd be like, hey, what's going on down there? Hey, could you...
yeah, but they might also be like,
hey man, I got a big bag going on right now. Can you tell me if that submarine's still there?
I don't know, man. I feel like the fish just wouldn't know either. Like, they don't travel that far.
Wow, are you saying that all fish are dumb?
I mean, most of them are, yeah.
No.
No. Let's just
birds are OP.
I think birds
are
good.
Did you see that? Did you see that? There was a bird that migrated from California to like Chile.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Like, or no, not even. It was like New Zealand. And in one go, it did not stop.
Holy
shit. It flew from like California to fucking New Zealand in one go.
You're actually so right about cats though.
Yeah.
I reckon. Bro.
Dude, they would have so much tea. Bro. Like, you just go up to like the neighbor's cat and being like, what did you see?
They'd have all the goss.
It's like, so last night, Cheryl said this.
So the bar-tailed godwit flew 13,000 kilometers without stopping from Alaska to Tasmania.
Whoa.
Without stopping. Isn't that insane?
That's pretty wild.
We literally, I think it's the longest flight journey you can do possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, we as the human race could like barely figure out how to do that with machines. And this one bird is like, yeah, you've heard about raw dogging a flight?
Yeah.
What about becoming the flight and raw dogging?
I mean, it's in the name, man. It's a god.
But, I think cats would be useful, but I think they'd be a nightmare. I think because you're assuming they're under your control. I don't think
that's true.
I think cats would be a nightmare to bargain with.
Well, if that's the case, then you assume that fish and pigeons are under
Pigeons
your
would be easy as fuck to bargain with.
Yeah.
Really?
You just give them some. Give them some food.
They will literally they literally deliver packages for us, messages for us right now.
Yeah.
For like a crumb. I think to get my pigeon network, all I would need to do is probably spend a couple of grand on pigeon food monthly. But the amount of information I would get would be phenomenal.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
you would be the world's best spy.
Oh yeah.
And nobody would know how you. Well, actually.
It's like, how is he getting this information?
Actually, people would probably see your pigeon farm and figure it out. They're like, we can't figure out how God keeps knowing what's going on in the Middle East.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he spends $5,000 a month on pigeon feed.
It's like, there has to be a connection somewhere.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Even better. Ants.
Oh.
Bro,
but I don't think ants would be concerned with you. I don't think they would want.
No, all you would need to do is like blackmail the queen somehow.
Get the queen.
Get the queen on your side.
The problem is that I think it's very hard to get the queen without killing. Like all the ways that, because the queen's so deep down. How would you get the queen out?
Okay, here's how you do it, right? You start off with one ant colony, right? And then
befriend the ants.
Befriend the ants. You start off with one ant colony. Build them up. Train them up with modern military tactics, right? Then you start.
Why does God?
No.
Why does God really want to dictate something?
You just want to be a dictator.
You just want control over something.
But here's how to do it. You start with one ant colony, right? Train them up with modern military tactics. You go for another ant colony. right? Then that's 2 ant colonies under your control. What do you start doing? You take over the ant world, right? And then once you expand your ant kingdom, you have the entirety of that country's ant population under your control.
You are aware that ants currently war with each other, right?
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
But what would happen if all the ant tribes united under one dictator, right? Under one person? You would have so much fucking power on your hands. You could do so much with those resources.
I just don't think you'd be able to convince or reason with an ant.
You don't need to reason with an ant. That's the thing. You'd only need... Ants are like most ants are basically like a computer, right? So all you would need to do is program a certain ant colony to do a certain thing once you take over their queen, and that's it. You basically have a organic biomass of a computer that you can program however you want.
I'm hearing all of this, and all I'm thinking is, I think you can just do that now.
Okay.
No,
you don't have to talk to
if
them.
Someone could do that, they would have done that, Joey. Because that is OP.
That's what people have ant
Here's my
farms do.
idea then. You somehow replace the queen with a robotic queen that you control.
Yeah.
And you know how, because you can talk to ants.
Yeah.
You know how to communicate with ants.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you're the queen, you can give out orders.
Yeah.
To your little robot.
Yeah.
You can be like, hey, attack this one.
Yeah.
Hey, attack the Uruguayan embassy. You know what I mean?
Because
I don't know.
Because that's the thing.
What do you have against the Uruguayan embassy?
I don't know. Just out of the country.
Because that's the thing. How would you protect yourself from ants? You know, with enough resources.
Burn down the house.
Huh?
Burn down the house.
There's
With a lot of fire.
That's a lot of fire, and ants can just you can just go underground. You can start a new nest if you start getting attacked, and you have so many ants under your control that you could tunnel underneath buildings and just fucking destroy them. You know, you could do so much with the entire population.
Yeah,
of ants.
if you had control over 100 billion ants.
Yeah,
all
right.
at once.
Right,
that would
you'd be unstoppable.
Fucking terrible.
You'd be unstoppable.
Don't think there's a world you could control them. I think pigeons are more reliable. Cats would be hard because cats would never want to negotiate with you.
Oh, I wouldn't even want to negotiate. I just want to hear what they have to say. Because they've seen. I just want the tea. They've seen some shit.
Joey just wants the shit.
Yeah.
I just want to start World War A.
Being able to control the rats would be huge. Could you imagine?
You'd be the king of New York.
You would be the king of New York. Could you imagine you attack someone and you send a plague of rats? Oh my God. Imagine it.
Like modern day Moses.
Imagine it, the White House. Just the field is covered with rats running towards the rats.
It's charge!
It would be, oh my Lord. You would overthrow the White House. I don't think they'd be able to stop it.
No.
They can chew through concrete.
I feel like ants are more OP. Ants are more versatile. Ants are the perfect soldier.
Can't cover ground. They can't cover
I like how
ground.
this just devolved into which animal can we take over to control
Yeah,
the world.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't really feel like starting a coup d'etat.
I'm going back to pigeons. I like the pigeons.
I just want to hear some shit. I don't know, man.
How would you hide a giraffe from the government?
Okay.
What?
Hide
a giraffe from the government.
Okay, is the giraffe a baby when you get it? Do you have time to prepare?
Tomorrow you wake up, knock on your door. Dude is there, says,
How about
here's a fully grown giraffe, hide it from the government.
How about you have 1 day to prepare?
You have
One day
to figure out
prepare.
something.
1 day to
Tomorrow
prepare.
we're going to bring you a giraffe.
You have the Amazon notification on your phone. It is being delivered tomorrow, and it is not reschedulable. You have a giraffe.
It's gone through customs. It's coming towards you.
Well, I guess and for some reason we have a motivation to hide this.
Yeah.
We have to hide
Because
this
it's going to get
giraffe.
confiscated. So first problem, space. All right.
We live in Japan.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I am going to rent a space. All right. And under the pretense that I'm making YouTube content out of it, right? I'm like, Maylin, I want a Mr. Beast type warehouse.
Yeah.
Can you buy, can we rent out a space in the outskirts of Tokyo or something? Send the package there. From there, you have to figure out
How are you going to transport the giraffe
how are you going to transport the giraffe
to the warehouse?
helicopter.
helicopter.
I think they've done that before.
They must have done that
Yeah,
before.
but not without a lot of people staring at it, being like, "What the fuck is
What
that?"
if you call me crazy? I would hire a vehicle that could fit it, like an open top truck. I can have it down. I would just drive it to the zoo and leave it there, like out in the parking lot.
Yeah, but that's not hiding it, is it?
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. Is there no better place to hide a giraffe than in a zoo?
Question. Does the giraffe have to be alive?
Yes.
Shit. All right. That makes things.
I'm surely it's genius to take it to the zoo. The zoo will surely be like, it must be ours.
yeah. Just show up to the zoo, being like,
Yeah.
"Hey, by the way, I don't know if you guys."
No, don't say anything. Just leave it in the parking lot.
Just leave it in the parking lot.
Because then everyone will assume naturally it's escaped from the zoo. And everyone won't even think twice. They'll rush to get it back in the zoo. Be like, wait, where did this giraffe come from?
No, I'm pretty sure that'll be national news.
Yeah.
Like a giraffe just appearing out of nowhere. Because I'm pretty sure the zoo must
No
keep
one's going to
track.
believe the zoo when they say we don't know where it came from. No one's going to believe that. It'll be another fun local news story. They're like, these wacky zoo people said they didn't know where it came from.
Yeah, but the moment the news picks it up, then I'm sure the government will be like, "Oh, there it is."
No. Why is the
Government people don't watch
Why
the
is the
news.
government hunting down? I would imagine it's more so like, hey, try not to get caught with it by like the police.
Oh, I see.
I don't think it's like the CIA is on this. We need the giraffe, Mr. President.
There's a giraffe missing. It's somewhere in this country. We must retrieve it.
All right, more interesting question. Going to Joey's point, how would you hide, not a dead giraffe, how would you just hide a dead body, period?
You would have
Let's incriminate ourselves
have to
right now.
bury it.
You'd have to bury
You'd
it?
have to bury it.
Or rent a boat and go boating every weekend.
Yeah, just like rent a boat, go out into the middle of the ocean.
Do you think it's easier to hide a dead body than people give it credit for?
I wouldn't know, Gant. Never done it.
I think.
Don't have plans to.
Well, I think the a lot of the time when we have these unsolved mysteries or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of the time it's when there's like no one like in the like immediate family or friends with the person that has a motive.
Yeah.
And because a lot of the time it's just like random dudes who kill random people, where it's like there's no way to kind of really attach these two people together, so it's incredibly difficult. So I think like if you were just killing random people, yeah, it might be fine, but like,
Don't say it's fine.
no, it's in like fine to hide it.
Oh.
But like I think it would be really hard for you to like kill someone you knew.
Yeah.
Shit, I should have listened to more of Sydney's True Crime podcast.
Well, it's just like whenever you hear about these true crime things, it's like he had like 3 friends, none of them have all of them have alibis, none of them were even,
Yeah.
So it's like,
but also, they're the ones who got caught. That's teaching you
They're
how
the ones who got
not
caught.
to hide a dead
yeah, so the
body.
people who got caught are normally people who have
Yeah.
some
Learn
tie.
from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
And be
As
like,
an
I
expert
won't
in
make
the
that
field.
same mistake.
As an expert.
I always fall asleep to true crime shit, so I always listen.
you
to it.
actually?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my
This
god.
one's kind of...
This one? Okay. You've just been isekai'd into the last game you played. How long are you surviving?
Fuck!
Well,
Rip.
yeah.
Where did you go?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
We're both Elden Ring, yeah.
Satisfactory. Just build a factory. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Oh, fuck me.